Hello everyone, this is Flawless Gaming. For this edition of our Indie Dev Spotlight, we are thrilled to have Junyi, producer of Buddy Bug from Wildfire Studio. Hey Junyi.
Hey fellow gamers, it's an honor to chat with you today about our project which we hold with so much passion.
Okay, you previously worked on Instant Exhausted, a dark fantasy 2D side-scroller set in a war-torn world where players slay demons as exorcists. Why did Wildfire Studio pivot to Buddy Bug's whimsical cartoon style?
Instant Exorcist, ink wash art, and horror themes naturally limited to the appeal of mature audiences. With Buddy Bug, we wanted to explore a creative territory, a story that resonates across ages. Interestingly, some team members' kids are now old enough to game, which inspires us to craft something families could enjoy together, so we opened a new project folder, and thus came along Buddy Bug's journey.
What was your role in Instant Exorcist, and how does it connect to Buddy Bug's development?
I served as the lead designer on Eastern Exorcist 1, a 2D side-scroller immersed in Eastern folklore, where players place exorcists battling demons amidst the civil collapse. The game has been out for a while, and we are grateful for the community's warmth and support. Reviews have been great. If you are into gritty narratives and ink brush aesthetics, do check it out on Steam. Okay, now on Eastern Exorcist 2, yes, it's in development, and during pre-production, I contributed to early prototyping. But as our tiny team ramped up, the sheer scope of EE2 demanded full commitment. While juggling the two ambitious projects, let's just say that sleep really became optional. Ultimately, I chose to channel all my creative energy into Buddy Bug. Well, don't get me wrong, EE2 is shaping up to be something special. Feel free to drop gentle reminders on our Wildfire Studio Bilibili channel, and maybe you'll probably spark off a fire.
So when players check out Buddy Bug's Steam page, the trailer's insect micro war immediately brings to mind masterpieces like rogue-lite with its sprawling bug kingdom, and grounded, which is a co-op survival in a backyard. But your game flips the script, stalling bugs in a human scout world with coach co-op and roguelite elements. What inspired this unique premise? Could you walk us through the core narrative?
First off, we're humbled by comparisons to Hollow Knight and Grounded. But rest assured, once you play Buddy Bug, you'll really realize it's a quirky beast on its own. The core idea sprouted from our childhood obsession with insects. We were those kids who would spend afternoons glued to the pavement studying ant walls. Fast forward to adulthood, and as small-town dreamers grinding in the big cities, we wanted to anthropomorphize bugs as underdogs mirroring our own struggles. The main hub, Buggletown, is actually a discarded refrigerator where the society's lowest caste insects scrape by under the Black Boss Gang. The cockroach mobsters they are, basically. You'll play as Buddy, an orphan egg raised by Auntie Chun, a shield bug who actually runs a ramen store. Early on, Buddy's all bravado and has zero skills. The neighborhood trash talks about him relentlessly, but after toppling the first boss, who is a cardboard fortress lord in the cardboard citadel, the community slowly turned towards respect for Buddy. Teams, growth against stack odds, found family, and how even nobodies can rewrite their destinies. We're weaving into rogue-lite progression. Your choices in runs will reflect Buddy's coming of age.
Okay, chapter 1 takes place in a junkyard stocked with cardboard boxes, where Buddy ventures beyond Boggle Town to experience independence. Can you tease what's coming in chapter 2?
Well, in chapter 2, Buddy musters the courage to leave Boggle Town, trek through the Cotton Citadel, and brave the perilous 24/7 supermarket. A labyrinth of towering snack aisles, crispy chips, chocolate biscuits, and milk cartons laced with live wires and bug zappers. New threats emerge: territorial pill bugs, phantom spiders, and a mysterious boss lurking in the frozen food section. Players will navigate gravity shifts in the aquatic zone, evade conveyor belts, hazards, and train Buddy at a makeshift gym, courtesy of Ambrose gear upgrades to continue this sugar-coated death threat.
That's very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Does Buddy Bug follow a linear narrative per chapter tied to one character's growth, or will later chapters feature different protagonists? Any plans for additional characters?
Well, the core campaign is a linear coming-of-age story centered on Buddy. That said, we are prototyping additional protagonists with wildly divergent insect traits. Think about a Firefly hacker or a Mantis martial artist. But let's just keep those details under the exoskeleton for now.
Yeah, we attended a Chinese game show recently, which was Buddy Bug's first offline exhibition. We noticed many players had high expectations for the cooperative mode, with both adults and children enjoying on-site. As Buddy Bug aims to be a coach cooperative game suitable for all ages, what gameplay expansions are planned for the multiplayer mode? Will you introduce features like friendly queue or mutual combat?
We're indeed considering additional mutual sabotage and brawling mechanics to the co-op mode. We will conduct internal testing first, and if the results are positive, we will organize player testing for everyone to experience it. Well, friendly queue or mutual sabotage brawling may increase the on-screen chaos due to items, traps, and various destructive effects. We will need to ensure that this new gameplay does not negatively impact the combat experience. Well, currently we have two approaches. The first one being special levels, where we'll introduce, friendly queue, sabotage, or brawling mechanics in dedicated stages to alleviate fatigue, from the continuous combat against enemies. Well, the second one is minor friendly harm. So we'll just add a slight friendly fire in the regular levels, inflicting minimal damage, for example, kicking effects on other players. The impact is minor, but it fosters a playful co-op kind of atmosphere. Additionally, we may include a toggle in the settings to enable or disable friendly fire. So we will welcome everybody to share their feedback in the comment section below.
Thank you so much, Junyi, for introducing the game in detail to players who are seeing Buddy Bug for the first time or who are interested in it. Follow our official account to stay updated on the game's development progress and maybe release date announcements.